Madara Uchiha, a name that chills even the bravest shinobi. He was a legend, a monster, the ultimate villain who returned from the dead to wage war on the world. People remember the meteors, the armies he crushed alone, the smirk on his face. But was he just a monster? Behind the power, there was a man, a boy with hope. Madara once dreamed of a world without war, where children didn't have to cry for lost parents. Before the legend, he was just a boy who wanted to protect those he loved. To understand the villain, you have to understand the journey. Madara was born into endless clan wars where children learned to kill before they could read. This brutal world shaped him, carved pain into his soul. It doesn't excuse his actions, but it explains them. His story is about how hope can twist into darkness. We judge the villain but rarely see the pain and betrayal that created him. This is the story of Madara Uchiha, the broken dreamer, the boy who became a legend of fear, the man behind the myth, and the journey from hope to despair. Before the Leaf Village there was a river, a rare place of peace. There two boys met, Madara Uchiha and Hashirama Senju. They didn't care about clans, just dreams and friendship. Together they imagined a village where no child would die in war. This dream became Madara's hope, a future without bloodshed. Their friendship was a rebellion against a world that demanded hatred. By the river, they were just kids, not enemies. Hashirama's optimism inspired Madara. Madara's vision gave Hashirama purpose. They dreamed of schools, hospitals, a real home for all, but secrets can't last. Their clans found out. Forced to choose sides, the river became a battlefield. Madara and Hashirama faced each other as enemies. That day, something inside Madara broke. The dream survived, but it was wounded. Even the purest friendship could be torn apart by hate. This was Madara's first taste of bitter disappointment. The world's cruelty began to shape his destiny. The dream was alive but scarred, and Madara would never forget. The boys became leaders, and the war never stopped. Madara lost all his brothers. Each loss hardened him. The dream of peace with Hashirama felt distant, almost impossible. Madara believed only power could protect the Uchiha. After years of fighting, Hashirama offered peace. One last chance. Together, they founded the Hidden Leaf Village. For a moment the dream was real, but cracks appeared. Hashirama became Hokage, and Madara felt betrayed. The Uchiha were mistrusted, pushed aside. Madara warned his clan, but they were tired of war. He was alone, watching his dream twist into something hollow. He saw seeds of future conflict in the village's foundation. Madara believed true peace couldn't be built on mistrust. His warnings were ignored. The dreamer became an outcast. The world let him down again, and Madara's hope faded into isolation. When the world broke his dream, Madara tried to force it to fit his vision. He believed true peace was impossible as long as people could choose hate. So he created the Eye of the Moon plan, an illusion of perfect peace for all. Infinite Tsukuyomi, a world without pain but also without freedom. To Madara this was salvation, not evil. He left the village, became a villain, and manipulated events for decades. He saw himself as a savior, willing to be hated to end suffering. His methods were monstrous, but his goal was born from his original dream. He was still that boy by the river, desperate to end the world's pain, but his path was paved with loss and disappointment. He believed he was right, even as he became the world's greatest threat. Madara's dream was pure, but his solution was a nightmare, and the boy's hope was lost in darkness. In the end, Madara failed, betrayed and defeated. Dying, he spoke with Hashirama one last time. The arrogance was gone, only the broken man remained. He admitted Hashirama's way, trust and hope might have been right. Madara's life was a tragedy, a noble heart twisted by a hateful world. He tried to build a better future, but was met with betrayal and mistrust. The world broke him, turning hope into despair. He tried to create a world without loss, but only caused more pain. Madara's story is a warning, even the best intentions can be corrupted. He wasn't born a villain, he was made one by endless war and hate. His legacy is a shadow over the shinobi world, a reminder of what happens when hope dies. Peace cannot be forced, it must be built on trust and forgiveness. Madara's dream was beautiful, but his method was a nightmare. In his final moments he understood his dream, and his friendship were lost forever. And so ended the story of Madara Uchiha, the broken dreamer.